She probably didn't find it because she probably walked right.
It is currently 4:20. It's technically, technically it's December 17th. It's a Saturday. It's exactly 10 days before I go home. As in, like, Welland. And I can't sleep. And I have to be up within the next 4 hours. Less than 4 hours, 3.5 hours. And I'm realizing now that my mind is super fucking overwhelmed. And I can't put my thoughts together. So I'm saying them out loud because writing them down only does so much for me. So I'm holding this camera at a terrible angle where you can see the shadow perfectly. And organizing my thoughts. Where do I even begin? So basically, the Secret Santa stuff. I have to bring it tomorrow because I'm not working Sunday. And we were told we have to have all our shit, like our presents, in by Sunday. Sunday's the last day. Sunday's when it's all gonna be there. I have my Secret Santa gift. I just don't have wrapping paper. And I feel like a dumbass for not having wrapping paper. Because I should have had wrapping paper when I gave Katie her gift. But I didn't, because Indigo has, like, children's wrapping, and it's free. So I was like, I thought that'd be funny, and I did it. But I'm a dumbass and should have just bought wrapping paper myself and wrapped the gift. But then Katie would have known because she was home when I brought home the gift, and it just wouldn't have worked out. I have my Secret Santa gift. Don't have wrapping paper. I have to bring it in tomorrow because I'm closing tomorrow and I have work off on Sunday, which is like the absolute kind of screw up. But it's not a screw up because then I have shit planned for Sunday as well. And my lens is really dirty, so I just cleaned it with my finger because I'm a terrible human being. So I can't sleep because my mind is overwhelmed. And I can't sleep because my thoughts are going crazy. And I can't sleep because the thoughts and me wanting to do things on my own time, little projects. There's just so much shit that I want to do, but not enough time. And I feel like I never have enough time anymore. Which is increasingly becoming more and more difficult for me to accept. Because I never have enough time to do anything, because travel literally takes time. And it's funny because I'm not one to complain about travel, because I used to commute about 3 hours to work. Just to get from where I lived in Welland to get to work took me about 3 hours. That includes getting to Niagara, getting on the bus, getting to Burlington, getting to Toronto, and then taking the bus to get to my actual workplace. 3.5 hours total. Now, I've heard that people have transited even longer than that for school or for shit, but it's exhausting. Anyone who travels know that traveling is exhausting, even if it's not for work. But that's the thing. I would travel for 3 hours, go to work for 8 hours, well, 6 to 8 hours, and then go to Drew's for the week, and then I'd have to go to work, and then I'd leave and go to Niagara. And that would be another 3 hours getting back. And it really exhausted me because I was only ever home like a couple days at a time, and then I was gone, and then I was working. And I have all these projects and all these things in my head. And no matter the amount of times I write them down or remind myself to do, I don't have the goddamn time anymore. And it's like I picture myself being done them. and then my mind races, and then I have like a mini freak out in my head where I just groan and mumble and complain like I'm doing now. And it's not just the work. It's how fast people are putting it on me and how fast people are trusting me with it. And that's the thing. They asked if I would be okay with it, and I said yes, but they're kind of expecting me, or it feels like they're expecting me to already know what to do. And I don't. I honestly don't. I'm constantly second guessing myself. I'm not confident in it at all. And I know people are going to be like, oh, it takes time, it takes time. I know that, but people are putting big responsibility on me. And I feel constantly on a day-to-day basis that I don't have time. And I'm stressing myself out, and I'm trying to do these other projects, and I'm not capable of doing them. And I keep telling people I'm going to do it, or I keep telling myself I'm going to do things, and then I just don't. Because by the time I get home, I just want to have dinner, I want to relax, and then I go on my computer, do some writing, and then I go to bed. And finally my mind decided to sit on it right now when I have work on one of the busiest freaking weekends of December, because retail work and holiday and weekend are the exact sentence that prepare me for what is coming up. So my mind is just complaining. I'm just complaining and rambling about stupid shit that probably doesn't seem like a big deal to a lot of people. But I just wish I could already be done all these projects. Like, I wish I was already there, but I'm not. And the reason I'm not getting any sleep is because my mind's like, why don't you just do it now? Why don't you just do everything now? And I can't, because I know in the back of my mind that I need to sleep, or else I won't be able to function tomorrow. Or at least properly tomorrow. So now, here I am. It is now past 4:30. And I still can't figure out why I can't sleep. I went to bed at 1, or technically 2, because I ate food. But I finished Please Like Me, which is a phenomenal show, and I relate with it way too much. To an extent. I love it because it's beautiful and it's rawly written and it's so perfect and it's real and it's awkward, and I love that. But I watched it, I was tired, I laid in my bed, and I couldn't sleep because my mom was like, I want to do shit with my life. And that's the thing, people are like, it takes time. I'm impatient, I'm stubborn, and I just want to do all these projects now. And I want to have everything done now. I'm such a complainer, and people are like, well, just do it. And that's the thing, I don't have the time to do it. I have all these ideas, and I have all this planning shit in my head. And as much as I would love to just jump on it and do it, I can't. Because A, I don't have the time. B, I don't have the money. C, I literally can't, because I have to prioritize things. Like, in my life right now, my top priority, unfortunately but fortunately, is work. And then after work is, I almost want to say, like, my volunteering / my social media. And then after that is people. Because I love people too much to not put them higher up. I would put them higher than social media, actually. Yeah, let's reorganize that. So it goes work, then it goes people, because I love people and I need to have people in my life. I need to have communication, because when I don't have communication, I freak out. I'm an extrovert. I need that communication in my life. And when I'm alone, like I am now, this shit happens where my mind just fucking runs. I need people because I need to hear what they are saying, and I need to sort of like be in their lives for the moment, which is why I love people, because I love hearing their experiences and kind of ignoring mine for the time being, and kind of relaxing and realizing shit from their point of view. Because sometimes issues that I feel are like the biggest roadblock are actually the tiniest issue to some of these people, which is super interesting to me, because then it puts things into perspective for me. So yeah, work, people, then social media / volunteer work that I do all the time, because without that I wouldn't be where I am now, and I love doing it because it networks who I am. It allows me to do what I love doing. It's a hobby I have, and I'm never going to stop doing it, even when I'm working. And then it goes my projects. And then me. So, and people includes family. Don't think it doesn't. But I literally put myself last, because that's just how I've always been. And when I have put myself in a situation where I'm like, fuck it, I'm putting myself first, it kind of has like an opposite reaction. So good things come out of it, but then also bad things happen. One of the hardest things for me is disappointment. And I feel like I'm disappointing or not putting myself out to a level of expectation that people expect. I feel like I'm not putting out what people expect. Which is why when I don't get these projects done that I say I'm going to get done, or when I don't do things that I put my mind to, or when I don't have time to do these things, I get upset with myself, and then I disappoint myself. I feel like others are disappointed in me, and then it just makes me feel like shit. Because again, I want to be able to do these things. I want to be able to achieve all these things going on. And I can't. And as I mentioned, I have a long fucking day ahead of me tomorrow. So I have to get wrapping paper. I have to come back here, wrap my Secret Santa gift, possibly buy another gift. I'm really, really tight on cash this week. I literally have to survive on $100 for the next 5 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 6 days. I lied. I filled my Presto today, so that's fine. That's one issue taken care of, and that's a whole other fucking story. This is kind of the game plan for this week. So tomorrow, I have to go get wrapping paper, buy part 2 of my Secret Santa gift, get that shipped, wrapped, and packaged, come back here, get ready for work, head out to my mall early so I can get David's tea shit for my friend, who I probably don't have enough money to get all the shit that they need, because then I'll need that money to e-transfer immediately, because I need that money back. I don't have a lot of money to work with right now. I'm going to give them that stuff on Sunday because I'm going to see them. And then I have work, so I'm going to have all this extra shit with me in work. And then I have to come back here, possibly cook dinner, and then I apparently need money for tomorrow, Sunday, because going out for like a lunch thing, can't afford that much, so I'm probably not going to buy a whole lot. But I'm going to anyways, because I have to. So I'm literally going to have no money for the week. And then having a meeting. And then I told my friend I want to go see movies but I don't have the money to go see movies anymore. So that's a bonus. I have a free movie on my scene card, so I'll use that, but that's only one movie. Sorry. And then I also told my friend that I want to hang out Sunday, but then I also told these other people that I want to see them, and I also wanted to get them gifts because I got them gifts last year and I love them too much and I want to get them gifts, but I literally don't have the money, and that crushes my heart because people have spent money on me and I don't like not giving back. And then I work from Monday to Monday, I think. I work Boxing Day is my last day. I get this Sunday and Christmas Day off. Christmas, I'm probably going to be alone. I told my friend I would hang out with them. I don't even know if that's going to happen. I feel like my mental capacity is just going to fucking snap on Christmas. It's going to be my first year alone. Katie left me a gift, which is literally going to be my highlight, opening it on Christmas Day. I still have to go pick up her gift, which I can't afford. I have it on hold. They will only hold it for 4 days. It's been 3 days. I have to buy it tomorrow. Don't know if I can. So I'm gonna see if there's any way if they can hold it a bit longer for me. And it's gonna crush me if they can't. And then, yeah. And then I work from Monday till Christmas Eve. I work Christmas Eve. That's gonna fucking kill me too. I get Christmas Day off. As I said, I'm a loner. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to hang out with anyone that day because I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. And then I work Boxing Day, and then I go home the day after Boxing Day. And part of me wants to see people. Part of me has to get gifts for people. I get paid that Friday, so hopefully I have time to go get things and pay rent and do things. Because I have to pay rent again. That's a thing. That's a thing that happens. And after venting, I'm shaking now. I wonder if you can see it in the camera. I'm holding the camera with my one hand. And I'm shaking like really, really bad because it's anxiety and me fearing everything. It's 10 to 5. I have to get up in 3 hours. What am I doing with my life? I really wish I didn't have to work tomorrow, but I do. Like, I seriously wish I didn't have to work tomorrow. 'Cause, like, I think I fried my brain a little this week. 'Cause I'm finding myself more and more irritable with things. And, like, once I get to work, it's fine. And then I have, like, a point in work when I kind of crash. And I think it's just my mental capacity. So, I need to go to bed. I probably won't sleep. So, I'm probably going to be terrible at work tomorrow. And, yeah. That's a thing. That's a thing.